Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Email me directly for pricing at tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today we're discussing the Panerai Luminor 1950 Marina 3 Days Harrods Limited Series PAM00693, a 2016 edition, and you can see they only made 100 for 2016. It is a titanium Panerai Luminor Marina, automatic winding with a 3-day reserve, caliber 9000 inside, and 300 meters of water resistance. It is a lot of capability. So it's 44 millimeters in diameter by 18 millimeters thick, 54 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, and it takes a 24 millimeter strap width. We'll throw this watch on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference. And I'm going to advise that you wear the watch on a wrist no smaller than mine. The timepiece, as a 1950 case, wears a little bit bigger than the standard Betterini case 44 millimeter Panerai Luminor. So this watch needs a big wrist. And although I think I could pull this off, I think the bigger the wrist, the better it's going to look. And as you can see, it is quite thick, so it's probably not going to fit underneath most cuffs. It is made of titanium, though, so it's not as heavy as it could be. And you can see it's executed handsomely with a combination of polished highlights and satin finish for a muted military-inspired aesthetic. We have that combination of Harrods green, which links the watch both to the Harrods retailer in London, as well as Panerai's military origins. We have removable links fixed by screws. Note that there is a half link on each side, so you can size precisely. We have a double deployment clasp. You can see the clasp itself is steel, and it is a non-sequential fold, so you can fold either side first. We have twin trigger release, so not being friction fit, you just press the trigger, and you got to push both of them down, but then the clasp opens up, and unless you push the triggers, it's not going to open. The 1950 case arrived in 2002 with the PAM127, itself based on the 1950s 6152 combat watch. It is a little bit more of a fluid, complex form than the Tunican-like Betterini case designed by Alessandro Betterini in the 90s. This is a little bit more true to history. And you can see we have the iconic locking lever. Since 2007, they've had that little cam bearing called the runner inside, which makes the cam action a little bit smoother, but this is a very practical system. Implemented by Panerai in the 1950s, the idea here is that you no longer have to thread the crown in and out endlessly, wearing out the crown seals. What you can do is you can lock it like this. Now you've got 300 meters of water resistance. Pull it open. Now you can wind the watch and you can set the watch. And it has two subsidiary setting modes. One is hacking or stop seconds, which you can see right here. Note the seconds hand is not moving. And then the other mode, where the watch will continue to keep time, I can actually set the hour hand independently. I can jump the date forward or backwards as I'm traveling east or west, and that's also part of the idea. It's also harder to accidentally drown your watch. It's easy to leave a screw-down crown threaded out a few turns. It's actually pretty hard to miss this. Plus, you get more crown protection than a simple shouldered crown guard because you get 180-degree protection, including from head-on if you knock that crown. Also, because there is no screw-down action, you unlock the crown so simply. It's easy to wind and set the crown when your hands might be wet, sweaty, or gloved. That can be difficult with a screw-down crown. Now we have an olive green dial, rose gold hands, which is a nice, handsome, warm, upscale look. You can see that the watch includes a sandwich dial, as it's known in Panerai speak. So there's a stencil. The stencil features the indices and the numerals. That sits on top of a full disc of lume, and you actually see the lume shining through the dial. We'll do a quick lume shot here. And you can see, while Luminor was the name of a radioactive paint used in the 50s and 60s, the name still applies. It is luminous, and it looms quite a bit more than a standard watch. The timepiece features Panerai's own movement on the reverse side, caliber P9000, twin mainspring barrels, 72-hour power reserve, 4 Hz beat rate, 28 pivot joules, stop seconds. It has that hour jumping time zone function. And as you can see, it has a 3/4 style bridge under the rotor that's designed to recall the pocket watches made by Rolex, Codebert, and later Angelus. Those movements would have been used in the historic Panerai combat watches, and they would have featured this straight-grained three-quarter style bridge. Now, of course, this is an automatic. It's a bi-directional winder because Panerai didn't want its in-house movements to remind people of the old Valjoux 7750, and it uses ceramic rotor bearings for higher efficiency. Good-looking movement, industrially finished, but handsomely so. And the watch, of course, a special series for the celebrated retailer Harrods in Britain. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.